This is Logan Hansen for the English 1010 Section 083 proposal assignment, the video proposal for the next essays that I'm going to be doing. To give some background on my subject and why I chose dating, but more specifically, not just dating. I wanted to talk about commitment. I wanted to talk about why people stay in a bad relationship. I've seen through family and friends that they ride out a really bad relationship when, it seems they'll be happier, not being together anymore, to be separated. And so, based on my personal experience with it and myself never being in a relationship that lasted more than maybe 2 months, I just really wanted to focus on this and to kind of get the real background and the different aspects and the psychology on it. So what I did is, my first article for Essay 4 was called Should I Stay or Should I Go? It was a survey-based study done on commitment, and they talked mainly about 4 factors. One was dedication. The dedication that an individual has for his or her partner was a big thing, because obviously if you're dedicated, there's a level of happiness, there's a level of, wanting to stay in the relationship, and so you work at it. The other aspect was constraint, and they broke constraint down to 3 different kind of elements. And the constraint was something that kind of made you feel responsible and made you feel like you needed to stay in the relationship. The 3 types of constraint they talked about were perceived constraint, which are things that you imagine, which are things that you think you need to stay, the welfare of your partner, stuff like that. Also, it talked about material constraint, things that you have together as a couple. It could be a pet, it could be furniture, it could be, a loan, who knows. Something that the 2 people in the relationship committed together is another reason why, is another encouragement or another reason why people want to stay in a relationship. The other one is felt constraint. And felt constraint differed from the other 2 in that it was more negative, in that it's a sense of feeling trapped in the relationship, which usually means that you don't want to be in a relationship anymore. So based on this topic, they didn't really branch out to other aspects of dating. They didn't branch out into abuse. They didn't branch out into infidelity and violence. These things are important factors as well, and I kind of wish they would have talked about that. So, to continue with this subject and the way to expand it, I wanted to talk about those subjects. I wanted to find articles on dating and violence, dating and abuse. And so what I did is I found one called 1/3 of teenagers are abused in relationships. And these are just heterosexual relationships where 1/3 of them experience abuse of some kind, either emotionally or physically. And what they said is that this leads them to have abusive relationships in the future of their lives. That they feel, not even that they feel, it's just an interesting fact that it seems if you're in an abusive relationship early, it kind of seems for some reason, you want to follow that. And I want to explore this more. And the other article I had talked about the differences that a man and a woman want in a relationship. Very simple. It was boys want sex, girls want a committed relationship. However, they're also intertwined in that boys having sex in a caring, trustful relationship is much more fulfilling. And a girl, when she feels she's in a committed relationship, wants to extend love and commitment through sex. And so that's how those differ. And I want to continue to explore that a little bit more. So what I want to do is continue along those lines, and I hope that this proposal suits your needs. I had a lot of fun and a lot of trouble trying to find them, and I really hope that it can work out, that you will accept this proposal, that I can continue along this line. So this is my proposal.